Hi, I'm Gary White for Central Kentucky Television. I'm at St. Catherine College, and I'm here with Dr. Cindy Gnadinger, who's going to be the 8th president for St. Catherine College. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
She is going to take that position on July 1st,
That's
correct?
correct.
Will be the official date. And Bill Houston, who has been president here at St. Catherine for the past 18 years, retired this year, and he's going to be leaving at the end of June. Dr. Gnadinger will be taking over July 1st. We're very excited. So we want to talk a little bit about your history and how you ended up here at St. Catherine. You've been here for the past year as the provost.
That's correct.
Correct.
That's
but
correct.
you actually have been at 2 other universities, one that I know our viewers are very familiar with, Bellarmine, for quite a while, and then one in another state as well, right before you came here. So
That's correct.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background?
I will. I am a Kentucky native, grew up in Bullitt County, and attended Kentucky colleges and universities, Western Kentucky and the University of Louisville. I'm a former elementary school teacher, so teaching is in my blood, as I like to say. I worked for about close to 14 years at Bellarmine University in the teacher ed department. I was a faculty member there and department chair and dean of the School of Education at Bellarmine. And then in my last 3 years at Bellarmine University, I worked in the Office of Academic Affairs as Assistant Vice President for Academic Affairs. Most recently, I left there and I took a position in North Carolina, Raleigh, at a small school very similar to St. Catherine called William Peace University. And William Peace had been historically a women's college, and then they had transitioned to a co-ed institution. And so I was there during that time of their transition and their growth. It was a wonderful time to be there. And then last year I came, actually 1 year ago today, as a matter of fact, was my anniversary of starting at St. Catherine College as the Chief Academic Officer, so Vice President for Academic Affairs, or Provost, which was my title.
Fantastic. Now, we said that Bill Houston has retired after the 18 years. During that 18-year tenure, there's been a big transformation with St. Catherine College. Yes. And over the past few years, there's actually been a lot of different changes and stuff going on here as well. Why don't you tell us some of the things that have been recently going on over the past year, and then what do you hope to see going here forward?
Well, I think it's real obvious, all the changes and the impact that President Houston has had in his 18 years here at St. Catherine. It's been very exciting for the community, very exciting for St. Catherine College. In the most recent years, in the last few years, we've added a significant number of new programs. Some of those people know about, others maybe not so much, but the berry farming program is one, and we've had some great success, even yesterday, doing some planting on our farm for that program. In addition to that, we have programs like radiation therapy, we have athletic training, and some of those new programs that I'm not sure that a lot of people know about. Those are our newer programs in the last couple of years. So going forward, I want to build and continue on that growth and add new programs, academic programs, where we know that our community will benefit from, in our region as well. When we take a look at the radiation therapy program, for example, it's the only one in the state of Kentucky. We're really proud of that. We have a 100% pass rate on our boards, and I know that places like the Marquis Cancer Center in Lexington and the Brown Cancer Center in Louisville depend on us for our graduates to staff their facilities. So we want to continue along that vein and look at what our community companies and places around the state, not just in our Tri-County area, but beyond, and what they need as far as graduates and what kind of workforce they need, and continue to fill that need. So looking at academic programming, that'll be a key area of ours going forward. I'm excited about that. And as an academic myself, coming from that academic area, that's a natural fit for me, I think, in looking at growth. In addition to that, we've had some significant changes this year. We've hired some wonderful new staff in some key areas and offices. Business office, in our financial aid office, and they've just been fantastic to work with. So they're so excited to be here, the new people we've hired. We're in the middle of 6 new faculty searches right now this summer, and every time we bring a new person to our campus, it's so exciting because they get to see what we see every day, this beautiful property, beautiful facilities that we have at St. Catherine that we're very proud of, and it's exciting to bring them on, and they're excited to be with us this fall.
That's fantastic. Now, I know in the past there's been a lot of focus on the health sciences area, and you have the wonderful health science building here. Is that a general area that you're looking to focus, or are you expanding it? Because I know with the berry farming, that's kind of a little
It's very
different, you know,
It is,
so that's
it is.
a growth area too.
Yes,
So what are
yes,
some of the
yeah.
particular areas that you're seeing growth in the near future?
Well, you know, I've already been talking with a few people, some connections that I have in our region, and I know that there are. We love our health sciences, and we want to continue with the strong health science background that we have. Nursing is a key area of ours. I think our constituents in our hospitals and the trend in nursing is to have a BSN nursing graduates. So we'll be looking to move our program to a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. That is what the industry standard is, and that is what our hospitals are asking us to do, to produce those graduates. So we definitely want to listen to what our community representatives and community workforce is telling us that they need. But in addition to that, in our health sciences, we want to continue to build on that strong area. We have wonderful facilities in health sciences, so it's a natural for us to get in there and look at ways that we can build on that. But I don't want to just limit us to that. I mean, I've talked with some folks in Louisville, for example, about computer engineering and computer software engineering, for example. Those are areas that there are some key niche areas that companies are having difficulty finding graduates for. So we hope that as we look forward, we can maybe go into that area, which we have not done in the past. So I think there's going to be some exciting opportunities for us.
Absolutely. Now, I know over the past several years, too, for instance, the building that we're in currently is a rather new building. We're in the library building, the Emily Hunley Library building here at St. Catherine. Do you see any new building growth as well, or is that kind of that in the next year or two?
I think in the next year or two, I doubt that we'll have any new buildings because we've had some significant growth in facilities in the past few years, and we have the building that we need right now already under control. We do have a wing of the Mother House that we've been using for quite a few years, Bertrand Hall, that's under extensive renovation this summer to add 33 new beds for our residential students. So that's where we continue to have a need, which is in our residential living facilities. So we're very excited about that. So currently what that means for us at St. Catherine is we have residence halls that have suite style living, and we've had that down in our Spalding complex. In addition, we have Aquinas, which was just built 2 years ago, beautiful apartment style living on campus. And then now our addition of the renovation of Bertrand, which will be all brand new inside, will give us single residence hall rooms for our students. So we'll have all different style of living facilities for our students to choose from. So that's exciting. And having too few residence halls is a good problem to have.
That's right.
That's right. We've been filling them up as we've built them, so it's a nice issue to have. But so I don't foresee any new huge capital projects like the Hunley Library we're in right now in the next couple of years. But we certainly are planning for growth, and we're excited about the opportunity for growth. And when we do have a need for it, we will certainly look at that.
Absolutely. Now, the numbers over the past for actual numbers for the classes. What kind of numbers have they been, and what's your expectation or your hope to get the graduating class numbers to in the next few years?
Well, we've had a variety of I thought you were first going to ask about class sizes. Our class size has been small, and we pride ourselves in having small class sizes here at St. Catherine. So, for example, our student to faculty ratio on average is about 11 to 1 in our classes, which is a nice small class. But generally speaking, and what we're hoping for is continued growth in all of those areas. And so while there are certain classes we want to keep small, I think having classes that are between 18 and 20 is a real healthy, good number to have. Right now we've had, in the past few years, about 850 full and part-time students, I think would be on average the last few years. And so we're looking to get that up to at least 1,000. I mean, we would like those numbers to 1,000, and we've added a couple of new admissions counselors. They're fantastic, hitting the road, making sure people all over the state and region know about the good things happening at St. Catherine.
Fantastic. Now, again, I'm talking with Dr. Cindy Gnadinger, who is going to be the 8th president here at St. Catherine College, and you are the 3rd lay president, is that correct?
I am, yes, that's correct.
We had the former governor, Martha Lane Collins, as well as Bill Houston, and now Dr. Gnadinger are going to be taking over. So there still is a lot of relationship with the sisters as well, between the community and the college and the sisters.
That's absolutely correct, and we love that. It's interesting that you bring that up. We obviously were started by the Dominican Sisters, and we have a very strong connection, and relationship with the Dominican Sisters of Peace. The Dominican Sisters of Peace, many people may know, are headquartered in Columbus, Ohio, and they govern a lot of different institutions, 3 colleges as a matter of fact, and we're one of the 3 that they help to oversee. On our campus here, they are present in a lot of ways. They actually, Sister Rosemary is down at the desk right now volunteering in the library. We have Sister Marina, who also volunteers in the library, and we have sisters who work on our campus in a variety of capacities. But they're very supportive of the college in a lot of ways, and well, we just wouldn't be here without them. There's all you can say.
Great. Well, we look forward to working with Dr. Gnadinger as we go forward for the 2015-2016 year here at St. Catherine's and many years to come. And your official start date will be on July 1st.
July 1st.
Right. And she'll be the 8th president here at St. Catherine College. This has been Gary White for Central Kentucky Television.